Chrisean's son's medical records leaking and everybody seeing and hearing about what's on them does not cancel her. I don't know what else at this point will. Like, somebody needs to get that little boy out of her care and get him out of her care quick.
It's confirmed Junior is officially getting taken away from Chrisean by CPS after they found traces of every kind of hard substance you can think of in his system. It turns out the allegations people were making about her drowning in alcohol when she was pregnant was true after all. The crazy thing is the alcohol was the least concerning thing on the list because she was taking other stuff too, including the white powder. Even after she gave birth to him and found out he had multiple health conditions, she was in denial and refused to take him to the right specialists who could help him. When folks started calling her out for it, she still refused to get him help. Instead, spent hours of her day arguing with them on social media, claiming that the boy wasn't slow and that he was only acting off because he's still a kid.
I said she drank, and because I hear the cry and I see what y'all see, I do feel like there could be some type of neurological problem. I do see that. I'm not blind and I'm not dumb. I'm not fixing to play blind or dumb. I'm prepared. I'm prepared to go get my matching helmet with my baby if he need a helmet.
If y'all remember, he was also born with hernia and had a hernia removal surgery scheduled right after birth. But Chrisean kept missing the appointment to make time for partying with her friends. It wasn't until Blue posted photos of the boy's private parts before she finally decided to go to the hospital and get him the surgery. At the time, he also accused her of taking substances while she was pregnant and even denied the boy being his. He tweeted at the time, "I don't care about Christian feelings. My son is hurting every day and she's acting like it's not a problem. You had a baby on live, but you mad about the truth being live. She is a bad mother. Yes, she is unfit. She's been pushing the surgery back, missing the appointment so she can do what she wants. I went to Baltimore thinking it's surgery. They talking about she missed the appointment." And at the time, people went off on Blue for posting those very private and inappropriate pictures, but they were also said he wasn't wrong because there were actual videos and photos of Chrisean drinking and smoking while she was pregnant, so it's not as if she could deny it. Well, all those things she was taking didn't skip past the boy because someone in the hospital that Chrisean sends Junior to for his appointments recently violated the HIPAA laws by taking photos of his test results and leaking them to the blogs, and baby, it's worse than we thought. Now, I obviously can't post the documents here for legal reasons, but you're definitely going to get into the details of what the test said and some of the substances that were found in his system at birth. According to the results, he suffers from fetal alcohol syndrome, blindness, and has a piece of his brain that is not developed. Not only that, but he has allegedly been having drug withdrawal since birth and apparently still experiences it till this day.
Chrisean's son's medical records leaking and everybody seeing and hearing about what's on them does not cancel her. I don't know what else at this point will. Like, somebody needs to get that little boy out of her care and get him out of her care quick. I tried to give Chrisean the benefit of the doubt because, you know, you're not always the best parent. Not everybody is the best parent, but they might be the best parent for that child. No, she's not the best parent at all. Like, seeing what's on these medical records is making me sick. Like, mind y'all, he didn't ask to be here and she did not have to have him. And also, if y'all not gonna know about HIPAA, don't talk about HIPAA. HIPAA pertains to the people that signed the HIPAA paper, the HIPAA forms, you know, agreeing not to violate that, which therefore goes for the medical records, the hospital workers, the doctors, you know, things like that, not friends and family. They didn't sign or agree to no HIPAA lawsuit maybe, but nobody's violating HIPAA talking about this. Mind y'all, there's a whole list of things, but I'm just going to point out the major ones. The first one being, like we all assumed, he does suffer from fetal alcohol syndrome. He does suffer from neonatal abstinence syndrome, which basically is drug withdrawal. And from the records, they're saying that it was cocaine. He does also suffer from spasticity, which would explain why he's almost 2 and cannot walk or barely move. If y'all notice, Chrisean always has him either in a stroller or carrying him. It's basically a neurological condition that causes abnormal muscle stiffness or tightness and makes moving pretty hard. But mind y'all, he's a baby. Yeah, times 10. He also suffers from seizure disorder. Another big one was CVI, which is cortical visual impairment. And that is basically when a portion of the brain has been damaged, therefore leading to, like, it's basically going to affect how he interprets visual stimulus, like problems with processing, problems with, you know, paying attention, problems with recognition. And based off how we've seen Junior, these all are making sense. The big kicker here is that with all of the things listed, he's supposed to be in palliative care. For y'all that don't know, that is basically care that is is supposed to like help prolong his life and make it a more stable, durable life. Without that, things are not going to go well. So when people are telling Chrisean that she needs to get her son the help that he needs, there's literally help that he needs. As a mom, just as a human, but as a mom, it's sad, it's sickening. The internet was able to tell you that you needed to get your son help before you could admit that he needed help. Like, I don't see how people are not seeing the deeper problem when it comes to this. I don't see why or how she still has her son. It's so sad because that little boy did not ask to be here. And from jump, from before she even had Junior, people have been pointing out certain behaviors and certain things that Chrisean is doing or has done that they knew was going to affect the baby, yet she still has the baby and she's getting worse and worse. I don't feel bad for her one bit. I'm glad that people are talking about it. I'm glad that people are speaking up about it, because I think that all of the rumors and all the ruckus and seeing how she does her son, how bad of a job she does being a mother, is what got the medical records to be leaked. Because let Chrisean tell her son is perfectly fine and we just need to mind our business. Whole time, he needs to be in a very certain strict type of care. Like, it makes me so mad, and that's not even my child, because he did not ask to be here and she did not have to have him. Like, at this point, he might have been better off not here. And I'm so sad to say, but look at the life he has to live because of somebody being so careless and selfish. The fact that everybody just stands around and, like, no friends, no family, nobody's going to say anything or do anything, step in, it's just wild to me. She wonders why people get on the internet and bash her so badly. Girl, we're not even bashing you for you. We're bashing you because of how you do your son. That's literally sick.
Now, the thing with Chrisean is she didn't learn her lesson from this mess, because she is still actively making the poor boy's life even more difficult, as if she already hasn't done enough to make his life hard as it is. So what happened was, she recently did get first on Twitch, and it ended with people calling the CPS on her for child neglect. Basically, while she was live, Blue called her, and the first thing she did was to leave Junior locked in her car so she could go off and argue with Blue on the phone over their usual BS. Mind you, the car was hot as hell, so the boy started crying. Instead of her hanging up to attend to him, she told one of the Twitch employees who were on set with her to go and attend to the boy. People started reporting the live, and before she was done, her account got banned from the platform.
I guess you busy, so I'm gonna call you later.
Huh? I'm not busy at all.
Yeah, I guess you busy, so I'm gonna call you later.
I'm not even busy.
Okay.
Babe,
You're busy right now.
I'm not busy at all. I'm not busy. I'm not busy. I'm about to put a baby in the car. Is that okay? Do you mind taking them to the car? Thank you. Do you mind taking them to the car? Thank you. Here it goes. Here I come, Papa. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. I'm going to the dentist. Y'all want to come? Okay. Y'all act like that. Y'all don't even know what's going on. I'm not putting my child in the camera. Y'all keep saying, attend to my baby. I am attending to my baby. That's why I have certain people here tell me tend to my baby while I'm working. I'm not finna keep, you know? So, all that, put prayer hands, y'all. Everybody that love me.
At this point, I'm sure Chrisean won't be jumping on any more live streams because all her experiences with it have been pretty rough. Prior to this, she had a similar experience during a stream on Deshae Frost when someone called in to go off on her about drinking and smoking while she was pregnant.
Y'all suggest doing cussing on.
Goof who drank your baby.
Oh my god.
You drank your baby to the grave.
Make me mod. Make me
Crazy.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it for my family. Yeah, we may mess up on the way. I need y'all to pay for me. I don't need y'all to pass judgment. Please keep your opinions to yourself. For real.
The first time we got the tea on Junior's condition was when Chrisean went on live to defend the silly face tattoo she got of Blueface. While she was on live running her mouth, Junior was in the back crying for her attention. The poor boy was in pain, but Chrisean was more concerned with defending a tattoo that turned out to be fake anyway.
Who else? It's my like everybody with my mother. You just mad that it's not you. What did you talk about? All right, and then let's really get in the nitty gritty though. Let's really get in the nitty gritty. It's not fake. So I don't know why I keep saying it's fake. I just got it professionally done at a place where they do like some real good shit. 2, it's crazy because yeah, you just pop it. My son be talking.
She got dragged again after she went on another IG Live with Junior, and people noticed that he had visible features of fetal alcohol syndrome. To make matters even worse, another video went viral of Junior looking seriously disoriented, and this was when the allegations about him being blind started. The video was taken while she was on live, telling her fans about how she was now sober, but while she was live, Junior was staring into space and having no idea what the hell was going on. Now, as usual, Chrisean caught wind of everything people were saying about her, and instead of taking accountability for her actions, she decided to clap back. She said people should stop calling her son slow and that he is actually a perfectly healthy boy. She also denied the allegations about him being blind and claimed the reason why he looks and acts the way he does is because he's a kid. With everything that has been coming out about the boy's condition, it's now being alleged that the CPS is building a case on her so they can snatch him away. Apparently, the reason why they didn't take him at birth despite those substances in his system was because Chrisean's lawyers got them to back off by promising that she was going to be a better mother, but clearly they lied because she isn't any better now than she was then. As usual, people had their thoughts, like this person who said, in Junior system, shocker. I would have been more surprised if you told me he didn't have any. Poor baby. She's got money, that's how she still has her child. I've seen children taken away permanently for much, much less. Another person said Junior was doomed from the womb. Chrisean is crazy. This is sad, and she did want that baby. She moved around too much to get caught. But now I want to know your thoughts. What do you think of those alleged results that leaked? And do y'all think CPS should take the boy away? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and don't forget to click here to watch this messy video.